Hello, I'm Transformers fan G138, and this is a video I am doing based on a request. The request was to do a comparison video of the fembots that I own. And I own a total of 5 of them. Actually, I take that back. I do own 6. I do have Override from Transformers Cybertron, but she's so badly loose and damaged that it's not worth taking her out to show her off because she'll flop all over the place. I've got to put some resistance back in the ball and socket joints and stuff, so I'll get to that eventually. But right off the bat, there's these 2 Transformers Prime RCs. We have... I'm also going to use this video to show off how I modded Thunderblast, so how I removed her backpack. I'll show that. It's not too difficult. Yeah. So we'll start off with these 2. Notably, this is the first edition in pink. I will be doing a review on this Transformer. She is by far my favorite Fembot I have, mainly because it's a pink RC. Finally. And then this is the regular Transformers Prime RC. I would love to get the first edition, the blue first edition, but the regular first edition. But I have not had any luck finding her online. Noticeably though, the size is different. This is more of a deluxe class size. So if I grab Astro Train here, who's a pretty decent size deluxe. She is taller than him, which is a little odd, but okay. Because the fembots are usually a little bit shorter than the main cast. Compared with this RC, though, she is well under the height of him. Almost by a full head. So, putting that aside, pulling these 2 together, the difference between the first edition and the Prime Robots in Disguise one is height. And I'll do more comparison between these 2 when I go and do the review for this. So I'll move on to RC from the Transformers the movie line from 2007. This is actually the Battle Damage version from the 3-pack that Sam's Club had as an exclusive, with a regular Starscream. That's how I ended up with 2 Starscreams and a Battle Damage Prime. So yeah, that was cool. So these things are ridiculously fun to just mess around with. But anyway, I think these things are supposed to, according to the directions, kind of like fold down like this and be weird, but they look better as wings. They just simply do. I'm not going to go and do all the vehicle forms, because 3 of 5 of these turn into motorcycles. And 2 of them turn into almost the exact same motorcycle. So, yeah. It's another stereotype that the fembots are famous for these days, is being motorcycles. A little bit to break that pattern, though, there is Thunderblast, who again is very short compared to deluxe class Transformer figures. Oh, and also this one is like the first edition RC. She's very tall. See, these 2 are about the same height. So, yeah, it's weird, but it works. So, yeah, I'll show off the mod for this a little bit. She does come with this huge gun, and if you put a Cyber Key in, which I don't have one, so it becomes a missile launcher. You can put missiles in there. I've actually lost the missiles, so I don't have those. I think I have one somewhere floating in a box, but she is very top heavy with this cannon, so she does not like standing unless you put her in kind of like a position like this, where she's more balanced. But as far as that goes, she looks very stereotypical bad girlish, I guess you would call it, with the high boots and the with the heels, which is interesting as she is a Decepticon. But she's crazy as a loon in the Transformers Cybertron series. So yeah, there's that. I might do a review based on her if you request it, but for now I'll just show the mod. Basically, this thing on her back is way more huge than the one in the show, so they kind of scaled it down, you know, size cheating there. You can actually remove it. There's this piece here that allows her to move it around with. It's held in by a metal pin, much like the one down here. And there's actually a hinge point here on her back, in which that slides into. You can kind of see the green wall through it. If I pull this up, can't. Now you can. See, that's where the pin would go. Basically, just find something to, like, you know, I did it like this. I just put her down on the table, put a nail into that, where that pin is, and I just took a hammer and tapped it out. It came out really easy. Very easy to do that mod. It's ridiculously easy, that to the point where it really was very easy to take that out. So if you have one you want to remove her backpack, that's how you do it. So yeah, that's her comparison with some of the others. I mean, she's even smaller than the Prime RID RC. So just a note there. She does have some pretty good posability though. Like, yeah. So, and the last one I have is Transformers Collectors Club Aerosaur from the Maximals, whatever storyline. I don't follow Beast Wars. I could care less about them. The reason I ended up with this, it was cheaper to buy this and Astro Train than just Astro Train. They wanted $87 for Astro Train, but it was $58 for the two of them. It was one of their deals. So I said, really? No competition there. So I got this person for less than free. They practically paid me to get it. So yeah, I have her. She's not great. Usually she spends the time in the box. You know, she's grown on me a little bit, but not really. I keep thinking every time I hear Maximals, Beast Wars, so she's probably going to go back in the box. She's very deluxe, normal deluxe size. Here's a comparison with RC from the movie line, and then Classics Astro Train here, you know. So she's very deluxe class sized. Actually, I believe it was a male body that they used to design this. They just threw a kind of female looking head on it. That coupled with the fact that the guy had this large chest area, so they kind of doubled that as female. Yeah, that's that. This has some decent posability, but I'm not getting into that unless I have to review this. So that's the basic comparison between these Fembots. But by far, out of all of these, I have to say the two Transformer Prime RCs are my favorite. Simply because they are really awesome looking, and she's really awesome in the show. And I'm just happy to have a pink RC. Sorry, my throat is starting to hurt, so sorry if I'm starting to sound really quiet and scratchy. That concludes the Fembot comparison video. Thanks for watching.